We're so grateful to be partnering with Riccarton Park and LOVERACING.NZ, joining us on our largest appeal of the year, Red Nose Day.
Our goal as the Jockey Club is very simple, just to support Cure Kids in raising the money that they need to raise, and for us to be involved with an organisation that's undertaking research to look after our next generation, the people who will become our sports fans, our racing fans and the backbone of New Zealand. You just can't help but think that's a really, really good charity, and we just want to get as much as we can for them. There's a great set of colours being made, white with a red spot with the logo of Cure Kids. What the TAB is going to do and what New Zealand Thoroughbred Racing, Love Racing is going to do is make a donation for every horse that wins carrying those colours. My challenge is to get the winner in every race to wear those colours, because we'll raise more money for Cure Kids.
Kendall came home from school camp last year and she was incredibly unwell and ended up in hospital, and we ended up having a 5-week stay in hospital, and at that time we met Andrew Day, who diagnosed Kendall with inflammatory bowel disease. It's been really hard watching Kendall go through this process and to see her struggling so much with how she's feeling. It's been a challenge. It's a huge change in lifestyle for Kendall and for us as a family.
So inflammatory bowel disease is a condition where there's inflammation, which is swelling, thickening, redness, ulceration on the surface of the gut. And it can begin at any age, and once it begins, it's a lifetime chronic condition that's not curable at the moment. Although we use the common terms, Crohn's disease for one type of IBD and ulcerative colitis for another type, even within that, everyone's a little bit different.
I've learnt that I'm actually really brave when it comes to needles and nasal gastric tubes, because that was one of my really hard parts of hospital, having to get all the IV lines because mine failed 8 times.
It's been a bit of a lonely journey, to be honest, because you obviously don't meet people with the similar conditions all the time. So for me, knowing that there's sponsorship and help so that Andrew can do his research is massive, because then it can get shared around the world. It's been great today just to see other people in the same boat as us. Yeah, we're extremely grateful for all the work that Cure Kids are doing.
I'm the mum of a child called Kelt who's had Crohn's since he was 3. But I'm also a researcher. I work with Professor Andrew Day at Christchurch Hospital. You know, the kids are so resilient, it's their new normal and they just keep going. But as a parent, you have a whole different level that you worry about. You worry about their future. You worry about the fact that when they're older, they're going to have to deal with it all themselves.
Obviously really hopeful that at some point there'll be a cure. Obviously with Cure Kids and that sort of support, then yeah, the future is hopefully looking pretty bright.
Part of my research is also focused upon understanding more about how these conditions are caused, and with further studies in this area, one day we will be able to reach a cure.
Having the support of someone like Cure Kids is huge, because as a parent you struggle to get heard, you feel validated, you feel listened to, you feel seen. As a researcher, I know that nothing comes for free. So you know that we're always looking for a cure, we're always looking to make their life better, but we can't do that without funding from people like Cure Kids.
So there's Cure Kids horse racing in every single race.
So it's really important you get your money out.
And make sure that everyone bid on the jockey with the Cure Kids silks on.